Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and we're doing more with Triamids. So I'm super in love with Triamids. It was an archetype I kind of ignored when it was brand new, but I'm just all about it now. It's so crazy how Sphinx just did so much as one card. I really feel like he's the most influential single support of an archetype Duel Links has really ever seen, because he really makes this deck much formidable. So trying out new stuff. Balance is still probably the best way to play this deck, but I want to keep exploring new ideas, and I love Heavy Starter. Heavy Starter is such an excellent skill. We're using it with 3 boss monsters. She's not really a boss, but she actually serves as a combo starter. So our 2 boss monsters are Sphinx and Gaia Plate, the Earth Giant. So you probably know what Sphinx does by now, but one little caveat I want to talk about with Sphinx is if a face-up Triamid card you control except Sphinx is destroyed by battle or card effect. So it's a little deceptive because it says by battle, but Triamid Pulse, the trap card, even if that's destroyed while it's face-up, this boy can summon it. So it's not a monster, it doesn't have to be a monster. Even Triamid Pulse, the trap, destroyed face-up, will summon this boy. He's just so crazy, so cool. But we're also using Gaia Plate, which is a very strong boss. Doesn't really step on our Sphinx's toes. He uses our graveyard to banish from there, so it doesn't really draw away from how this boy is summoning himself. And it works with Sigren too. She's not counterintuitive to how we summon these boss monsters. She starts combos by returning a face-up spell or trap, or send it to the grave. So that way, if you have a cruiser and a Sigren, you can throw away that cruiser and search a monster. It works out really well, and you have a 2200 body on the field for doing something you wanted to do anyway. So let's say you could even have a Sigren, a Sphinx, and 2 King Golems in your hand. You can play the King Golem, use your Sigren, that will trigger the King Golem's effect. Once it's sent to the graveyard, you special summon the Sphinx, then you have a Sigren and a Sphinx, play that second King Golem. Super wild combos, guys. So this deck was definitely formidable. It does the same thing, you just have so many spell cards, and you're always going to have a big monster. So you're either looking at 1 Sphinx, a Gaia Plate, or you're getting your combo started with Sigren. Then on top of that, it's just the regular Triamid stuff. I went 2 of each, just so we really had the room to do all this stuff. I originally just wanted to make a real heavy Valkyrie Triamid mix, but there's just no room for what Valkyries require. So I figure Heavy Starter is just way better. You always have a boss. It's really cool. And of course, Treacherous is too good a card not to utilize in a deck like this, because it uses it fantastically with Fortress. Fortress will protect your monsters from destruction. I'm sure you guys know this by now. I've been making a lot of Triamid videos recently. So Heavy Starter is the new stuff. Gaia Plate, if you don't know, you banish 2 rocks from your graveyard to summon him, but you have to banish a rock type every turn to keep him on the field. 2800, but he halves the attack of anything he fights, even if they attack into him. And people don't read, so people are going to run into him all the time. And it's just that easy, guys. Heavy Starter is such a great skill, even after the nerfs. I feel like the nerfs made it better, because it was a little too much. You would brick with just all your big monsters with old Heavy Starter, but now it's supposed to be a little less consistent, which makes it just that right amount of consistent. So I love Triamid, guys. I'm all in now. They're super dope, super deep. They have a lot of depth, so that's probably why I see they're not popular, because they have deeper plays where you won't initially see them in the beginning. So I can see people being turned off of the archetype really quick, but it's worth it, guys. It's totally worth it. Try out some Triamids. Hope you enjoy the replays, and thanks for watching. Alright, here's a Yami Merrick. Let's see what this boy's got for us. We're going first. We're going for a rank up in Japanese. This deck was clapping, guys. Triamids are clapping in all shapes and forms. It's crazy. So here we're starting with Cruiser, King Golem, and our Sigren. We're going to start with the Sigren, throwing away the Cruiser. That gives us a Search and a Sigren on the field. We get our Hunter and Dancer. We're going to get our whole hand on the field, guys. Look at us go. Look at us go. Whole hand on the field that turn. We return the Cruiser. 2400, 1600, 200, or 2200. Absolutely crazy. We're going to switch that King Golem for another cruiser. Switch that cruiser right back for a King Golem. That's going to give us a free search. We're going to search that Sphinx for sure. There we go. So we're ready, guys. We're going to just swing into whatever we want. All crazy. Use our Dancer once again to return that King Golem. We're buff. 2900, 2100, 2200. Why did he scoop that quick? It was a Wing Karibo, guys. King Golem stops Wing Karibo. It stops battle traps. So a burn deck like Yami Merrick stands no chance. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing Taya. Going first. No extra deck for us. Always a nice look to not have an extra deck. 2 Treacherous Trap Holes. Foo lad. Nothing for our Sigrun though. Super rare, super annoying. But we do have a body to make our Treacherous live. He searched Dark Magic attack with that search. Or I guess it's not a straight search, it's just whatever it gets. It's gonna floodgate our Dancer. That triggers his Dark Illusion. It's gonna give him a banish. It's gonna try to banish our Master. We're gonna say not so fast with our Treacherous. Target our little girl. He's gonna use Black Illusion. So now we're gonna Treacherous again. Hit our Dancer. Hit that boy. He didn't try to banish my monster. I'm sorry. He banished this second or first, however you look at it, Treacherous. So he tries to use Black Illusion. That would negate an effect that destroys him. But we chain that second Treacherous. How dirty is 2 Treacherous, guys? And then he bricks with his other Dark Magical Circle. We get that Heart of the Cards top deck right into a Hunter and finish him off. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's a Yami Yugi. We're going first. This deck can go first or second. He's using Balance. We're using Heavy Starter. Start with our Sphinx. We got a Hunter and a Dancer combo. We only go with the Hunter though. Don't want to waste our Dancer in attack position. He is Dark Magician. Plays his Dark Magical Circle. Searches the navigation. Probably sets it. Destroys us with Kaiku. But that brings out our Sphinx, guys. He's already in trouble. Use our cruiser. That navigation is not live, so he's going to catch a hurt. We throw away a Fortress. That bumps up our Sphinx. Normal summon our Dancer. We would return a Hunter. Sphinx would get up to 3.5. Our others would be, what, 1900 and 1100. More than lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's Jack Atlas. Going second. He's using an awesome Red Dragon Archfiend map there. Pretty cool. This time we're starting with Gaia Plate, guys. We have a cruiser also. We're fighting Heavy Samurai. Pretty weird to put his Soul Horns on his Waraji. Because, like, what does that even do? It's not really doing anything. So we normal summon to our cruiser. Throw away our Dancer. Why would I throw away my Dancer? Because we're going to get a cruiser search anyway. Search the Sphinx. Now we get rid of the Fortress. For the Fortress, that means our Dancer comes right back. So now we're able to normal summon the Dancer again, thanks to the Hunter. Return one of the Fortresses. So we're now 1900, 1100. We got over that Waraji. He's using some Kiteroid action. But yeah, that was such a waste of Soul Horns. Summons a Flutist. Flutist will special summon Shield. Nothing else he could do. In the end phase, we switch to King Golem. Now we're going to get rid of that King Golem for a cruiser, I believe. Yep. And then that'll summon our Sphinx, guys. We don't got to wait for our opponent to destroy our monsters. We can bring him right out. 4K boy, ready to go. And we still have a Gaia Plate waiting in the wings from when all these monsters get destroyed. So there's just no way this guy is going anywhere. While you control another Triamids monster, blah blah blah. Monsters your opponent controls cannot attack except for Triamid Sphinx. So, you know, he's just salty hitting us with the Lava Golem right now. But why I read that just now is because when you have Sphinx, he can't do his Stealth Ninja Direct Attack Madness because he has to run on, he has to attack the Sphinx. So he can't do his direct attack. Anyway, Lava Golem was just out of spite. We still have him regardless of what we do. But we're going to bring that Gaia Plate out. He does get buffed by King Golem, guys. Absolutely great synergy. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Chaz. Go in second. He's definitely using it. I think I remember this duel. So he is, in fact, Ojama's. And he puts up a pretty good fight, honestly. This is a really good hand. We have our Sigrun. We have our Sphinx already, which means we can open up our Triamid Cruiser to something that works with Hunter. But here we are. First turn Poly. Thank goodness it wasn't the Ojama King. It's just his Knight. Searches another Poly. But that's only 2 squares. All we need is 1 square. We just need a King Golem top deck. There it is, guys. So King Golem. Replace the King Golem with the Cruiser. That triggers the King Golem effect to summon Sphinx. Sphinx is 3k, even with Ojama Country live. Finish that boy. Slots are freed up. But Ojama Country will let you discard, I think it's any card. I don't think it has to be Ojama. No, it is. So you discard an Ojama, special summon Ojama. Blocked us out again. We swing over him again. Now he's got a retreat, sets a monster. Now I know there's only so many things that monster can be. We use our Sigrun to get rid of that Cruiser. It's going to give us a search of a Dancer. We're going to summon the Master though. We're going to use the Master. Throws himself away. We destroy Ojama Blue. This way he does not get to search, as we just slightly missed lethal. Just because our Sphinx was lowered, not having any field spells around. Here he brings that Ojama Knight right back again. This guy and that Ojama Knight. This time, we're not having it. We hit him with the Treacherous, with the Sigrun, and the Ojama Knight, and finish the duel, guys. So, yeah, I'm all in. I'm all in on Triamids, guys. They're so good with Sphinx now. They were already pretty good. They were already a secret road deck. A lot of people weren't aware of. You still saw people use them every now and then. It was really rare, but you did still see it. So now with Sphinx, they're worthy, guys. They're definitely worth it. Super love the archetype. Hope you're enjoying them too. I'm definitely going to keep exploring ways to keep playing them. Like I said, balance is probably still the most consistent and competitive way. But you never know until you explore these kind of things. I love heavy starter, guys. Play with more boss monsters as you want. It's a really cool way to try Triamids. So try it out. And thanks for watching, guys.